Welcome back, everyone, to Total Nonstop Impact. Impact Talk for Impact fans right here on the YouTube and the Twitch. And apparently Twitch isn't working. Bill, if you want to work on the Twitch, I don't know if you're able to or not.
Hold on. Let me pull the cord out. This is what you do, Impact. All right, now plug it back in. All right, restart.
Restart. It says there's something wrong with the title. I don't know if you can't just yank it, whatever. Because Twitch has been very inconsistent lately.
It's been wonky.
Yeah, it's been wonky at best. Very similar to what we saw earlier tonight with YouTube and Impact Wrestling. And so Bill's gonna work on that. And we got Bison, who is messing with his Bison. What are you doing? Bison, who's messing with his
Little Bison?
He's messing with the beefalo. Don't show off the Christmas stuff. It's too early for that shit. Bison staying up late. Bison staying up late through all the wonkiness of YouTube and Impact Wrestling. But we are here. We're here just a little later than usual. Thanks for staying up late with us. We appreciate it. We love you.
No worries.
I
love all of you.
He does.
It's nice to be on with Bill. We've not seen Bill for a while. No offense to you, Jay, obviously, but it's just nice to be on with Bill.
It's okay.
Well, yeah, we will. Well, were you on sometime in the middle, or was it just because we were on together the last time you were on one? Wasn't I on here with you or no?
Not last week. You weren't on last week.
Okay. You were on last week. Okay, all right.
No, hang on.
No, I was on last week.
Was I on last week in the end? Did I dip out early? No, I was on last week. Were you on last week?
Yeah, I was on last week. I think I was there. I guess I didn't do anything memorable. So there was
a few you weren't around, my brother. There
was some Thursdays, and you were jumping in knowing that because we were talking back and forth. So
that's right.
I sent you in my stead.
Yes, it was. It's true. Ringside Bison instead of Ringside Bill.
There you go. No, Alicia on tonight. She's got some personal stuff going on, so we'll catch her next week.
Yeah. Well, Bison, I see you're taking a sip of something right there. Is that for Manny Lemons? Is this for?
It could be. This is just something very simple. It's just Fanta, as you would call it. Fanta. It's Fanta. Okay. In English,
because don't you have a drink that looks like that? That's lemon something.
Oh, you had last week. You had the lemon squeeze or something, and we were joking about that.
Lemon squash.
See, I thought you were having a lemon squish for Manny.
No, I could have had
lemon squished.
You're right. I could have gone with that. To be fair, I'm more sad about the potential loss of Sam. To be honest,
I don't think. I think Sam's sticking around. I mean, he was on the roster and everything. I'd be shocked if they just kept him around for a little bit.
Well, I got to be honest. Quite frankly, I'm not overly impressed. So I'm going to make some notes.
The notes disc from the beefalo.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, here's a note. I'll give you the first note. BSK sucks.
Oh,
yeah.
VSK
there you go.
Sticking around.
There's my.
Was
that there?
I love beefalo.
No, I have beefalo.
Oh, I have beefalo.
Beefalo.
Yeah, baby. Yes. I'm not happy, mate.
Have beefalo?
Well, it means I've got beef for the fact that Sam has been cut. I'm not happy. I'm not happy about it. Sam Beal deserves better, right?
Well, you know what? I remember the last time there was something like cutting or a barbershop gimmick, and one guy became a huge star and the other guy became a Marty Jannetty. Maybe Brian Myers will become Marty Jannetty and Sam Beal will become the Heartbreak Kid, Sam Beal.
Oh, who knows that? There you go. Let's see.
Sam deserves better. Hashtag
There you go.
Sam deserves better. All right.
Yeah. We need it. We need it, mate.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, I gotta say that the cutting of one Manny Lemons was quite dramatic. I mean, they had the poof. I mean, literally a poof, and then just feathers floating. That was hilarious.
The feather thing was good. Yeah.
The special effects of Impact Wrestling, that someone dropped some of the feathers of the boa of Manny Lemons. All right, so
bull crap.
Right, and we'll talk more about that once we hit that segment. So welcome everyone. We know it's a little later than usual. Thanks for sticking around and doing this. It looks like, I don't know, did we figure out the Twitch debacle, Bill, or not?
I went on there. I have not figured out the Twitch debacle yet. It's not playing.
Because it says the title is invalid. Try changing it a bit.
We used to get that all the time.
Yeah, so I don't know what's up with that. I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta like rename it something very basic. Let's see here. I don't know if it's the dots. I don't know what it is. It's something.
I edit it.
Yeah, I would just call it.
Save changes.
Just call it like review, Impact Wrestling review.
Yeah, it still won't. Hang on.
It's a Twitch glitch. It's a Twitch glitch.
Oh, it's a serious.
It's more on them than us, I think.
Oh, it's always. I'm not going to take responsibility for that. I don't run Twitch.
Yeah, we're going to be like the guy in the moderator in the Impact chat tonight.
All right, I'm going to try this one more time, and then I'm just
dead air. Bill Great out. I don't know if I want to put that on my resume.
Okay, yeah, I edited it 4 times. I'm just removing it now.
Okay, remove it. Sorry to the Twitch gang if you were looking for it.
Sorry, Twitch. You never had a chance. And that's not the first time that's happened either.
No, there was a while where that was happening a lot. Then they seemed to fix it, but now who knows?
Now it's back again. So I'm ready to drop Twitch. Honestly, we had an unbelievable Twitch audience.
But we were willing to work with it during the co-stream. We were willing to work with their issues.
Right. But now it's changed. We've gotten more fruitful with our YouTube views. By the way, folks, as we start this review, don't forget to smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications so that you know when more of our content hits your screen. You can help support the cast by if you want to tip your favorite podcast, you can do so by hitting the super chat or super stickers in the chat. And you can check out the links in the description. Check out the merch. There's some lovely new merch that just hit this Halloween season. Go check that out. What are we?
That's notes.
What do we do? You had it up there too fast. I couldn't even read it. The book was flashed up.
I don't think you want those notes.
Oh, okay. Was that bad? Okay. or as Zach Bonifer says, boning for bits. It's one thing he always says. I love Zach Bonifer.
What the kids say,
right? I'm not a YouTube whore, but I'm not, Jeez Louise. Anyways, welcome everyone. How is Vegas, Bill? For those of you who did not tune in for the watch along, we talked about Vegas a little bit, but oh my God, Justin Miller with the faux 99.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Much love, brother. Appreciate it.
And Justin will be, I believe, out here tomorrow. Mañana. We'll be out in Las Vegas as well. But no, it's been eventful so far. If you we go back and watch reaction, you'll get to hear a fire alarm go off in my hotel. You'll
it was
be able
hilarious.
All kinds of shenanigans were going on here.
We thought Steiner was attacking.
It sounded like, or at least Jordynne Grace. But sadly, none of this happened.
That'd be a little better, I guess. I mean,
but no. Vegas has been good so far. It's actually not super hot out here. It's actually like the same temperature I left outside of Philly. It's kind of cool. Because I think it was like 70 something at home today, and I think it was probably about the same here. So, but no, good. Made my way around. Did visit Sam's Town. I already picked up, because there was a snafu with Ticketmaster. I don't know if anyone else did. I never got my tickets in the mail, so I wanted to pick them up at will call. But that's not till the day of. But I did buy tickets for November while I was here, and got them cheaper than Ticketmaster. So if you're thinking about coming out again, do so.
Well, hopefully you can get in tomorrow with no issues. I mean, make sure you show up early. Make sure you talk to someone just in case.
Oh yeah. No. They know.
I mean, this is Bill we're talking about here. Let's, if they screw up something with Bill, I mean.
But Ticketmaster, no help. I reached out to them like 5 different times. It's like tracking number, update it all, nothing. Crickets.
Oh, that department. I mean, they probably pretty much demolished that department along, with the all the COVID mishaps during the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Not good. But no. It's definitely.
I said the C word.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
So
there goes monetization.
Screw you.
Get those.
That's right.
Get those tips in, folks. We probably just
we're gonna need them. We're gonna need them. No, I'm good. They'll do it, but I was at the end. I'm sure they stopped. They weren't going to respond to me because I was starting to be like, well, why do I even pay for these fees when you don't even answer me?
No more tips for you. Yeah, no
kidding.
Yeah. Take these fees and shove it.
Bitches.
All right. So thanks, Bison, for sticking around. We'll try to keep this rolling along so that you're not up till noon.
Yeah.
So
and thanks to all the others that watch it via the YouTube.
I'm just busy taking notes. All right, you just crack on. I
got to take those notes.
To be fair, I want to make sure that I'm taking notes and getting ready for Impacted on Wednesday. So see if there's got to be somewhere I can improve it. This is the GOAT of the show. This is the this is where it all began. So this is what I need to learn from. So I'm checking out. I'm making notes on you guys, and I'm totally. This is the professional podcast, isn't it? The most professional.
The most professional podcast.
Come on.
Yes.
Professional.
Yes, absolutely. Huh? We run a pretty tight ship here. So are you saying you want to be the next Sam Beal of this podcast? Do you Bison?
To be fair, I've got the hair for it. I've got the hair.
Well, I mean, if you're trying to pull at me, I say you're doing a damn good job.
Definitely perfection.
Well, I don't want to know about.
There is only one me. I am the most professional beefalo.
He is there. He is 100% pure beefalo. Absolutely. All right.
100%. The most professional beefalo.
He's getting it done, folks. He's getting it done.
All
right. So is Eli Samuel going to be down there?
Yeah, if anybody is in the chat, I know Justin's coming out. If anybody is coming out to Bound for Glory, either if you're watching live, let us know, or if you're watching this later, throw it in the comments.
Yeah,
and say,
hit us up and let Bill know. Hit him up. Be like, go get a pick. I hear that Bill is going to do his own meet and greet live at Sam's Town. How much are you charging for that?
I charge nothing.
Oh.
But I will.
How much is
I'll obviously be there. I'll be there.
You sure?
humble Bill.
I will be out there. You'll easily be able to find me, I'm sure.
Right. Front row Bill.
Just like if like J-Bone was going to lower his face down and get Mickie James's nose and lips, that would be something you would never not see again. Oh, J-Bone. All kinds of our whole audience is having all kinds of feelings right now.
Oh, that's just horrible there. Horrible. All right, let's get into this. We are talking about the Go Home episode of Impact Wrestling 2 days away. 2 days away, kids, from Bound for Glory. Pretty exciting time in wrestling because we're bound to get some new faces.
So we were brawned to get some.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, then you're speaking. I don't know. Throw some weird language out there. Braun for Glory, yes, but he's not Braun Strowman anymore. He could be the Titan of Impact Wrestling. He could be the Adam Shearer. Oh, we lost Bison.
I think that was by accident.
Did he drop his phone again, for crying out?
Because it was such an immediate cut.
It was.
He just Manny Lemons us.
He did.
He did.
Oh, wait.
He left just a little piece of beefalo behind.
Oh, he says he's dipping out. His feet is choppy. He'll be right back.
Oh, he's choppy. Okay.
All right. So he's going to restart. Okay. He'll be back. All right. All right. So let's talk about BTI for a bit. We got the Iceman Intel talking about the Gauntlet Battle Royal, that there could be some huge surprise in there.
Or more than one huge surprise. Well, he said a huge surprise, but there could be multiple surprises in there.
There we go.
So I think that's two. So I think we got to take, it feels like a former Braun Titan sheer atom of a man could appear during this gauntlet. And maybe somebody else, maybe a buddy of
sheer
his.
atom of a man.
Sheer atom of a man.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. A buddy of his. Yeah.
A buddy of a sheer atom of a man.
You know? Yeah. What about Savage Gentleman? Maybe a Savage Gentleman could arrive.
Savage Gentleman would fit in well.
It could be. You never know. That's
or maybe a rotunda of talent could show up.
Oh, that would.
Who knows?
Or Ken Shamrock, or Rob Van Dam.
Oh my god, that would
Katie Forbes.
That would break the internet, wouldn't it?
Well, it kind of got broken earlier tonight.
No.
It would certainly break Twitch if there was going to be anything like that. We've seen that happen before, but yeah, we're excited about that.
Hey, hey,
that was loud, Bison. Damn, you scared me there.
Hey,
thought something happened. That's almost as loud as the alarm that went off during a watch along in Bill's place there.
They were looking into it.
Sorry about that.
You never heard anything.
I'm still here, so I'm guessing it's okay.
I'm just taking notes.
He's still here. And Bison is still taking notes. That's wonderful. All right,
it's Bison's at the learn. He's at the learning tree tonight.
He is.
Just J-Bone.
He's learning, all right. He's learning.
Too loud, Bison.
Too loud.
You're just too darn loud.
You're just. Well, it is October 26th. That is the day in 1984 when everything changed, isn't it?
That's true. That is very true. Back to the Future Day.
Yeah, or 21st. Excuse me. Or what date was it on the calendar there? On the machine, if you will. I don't know. I thought it was anyway.
Something like that. Bound for Glory date, isn't it? Or something.
We continue. Marcy versus something.
Hell of a match.
It was a lot of fun. I'm going to go back and rewatch this one because I was
slobber knocker.
I was too distracted. But whenever I looked, Morrissey was absolutely having his way with Jake something.
Which you would expect from Morrissey. I believe this was his first time on BTI, I think we were all saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was absolutely manhandling him.
Poor Jake.
Yeah, poor Jake. We love Jake. Keith in the chat. Guess no J-Bone news. Should we do that between the BTI and the regular?
Yeah,
segment?
we could do a little J-Bo's news in between.
Well, yeah, we'll do a little.
We'll squeeze in, but you're just getting the top of the news.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it brief.
Brief news with J-Bo.
Top of the
not boxer news, brief news.
Top of the news.
Dear God, the banana hammock of the news. I don't know. Oh,
that would be news.
I have seen that penis.
Oof. PG guys, PG. Anyways,
but
yeah, Morrissey beats Jake something. Certainly getting an advantage going into the. What's that? He's in the. He's coming in last. Is it?
Number 20.
He is number 20. Could you imagine if we had a Morrissey facing off with another Titan of a gentleman in the ring? And you
Titan's turning up at number 19. A lot of beef. A lot of beef, baby.
Is Moose isn't confirmed for it, or is Moose confirmed for that match?
He's in there.
Lots of slapping.
So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of meat in that ring.
I'm sure Joe's gonna be in there too.
There's gonna be a lot of this. Like,
poor Chris Sabin is just gonna eat chops.
How's that go? How's that go, Bison?
King Kong Bison.
There's gonna be this, baby. What's my name? Loads of that, mate. Loads of it.
Better watch out. You might take Jake's scalp with that.
All right. Well, so because for the card, I'm quickly looking at the card here. The VBD is just it's Joe, Eric Young, and Diener. It doesn't say who of the two of them is going to face Heath, and it just says question mark. Oh, Jiminy Christmas! It's Joe. It's Nips himself. Wrong.
Who do you think it's gonna be? J-Bone.
Well, it's Joe. It's Joe. It could be Joe by himself. I mean, Jiminy Christmas.
Oh no.
Joe's just freaking out now. Oh my God.
Pathetic.
Oh, I guess he
scared
off.
What happened there? We all went mute.
It's terrifying.
The olive branch will not be extended to all.
Will not be extended.
That's a good soundbite, that one.
It is. I like that one.
Apparently, Mira's changing my name to Droll Nosib. Whatever that means. Droll Nosib.
Droll Nosib?
I don't know. What does that mean?
I don't know.
I got no idea.
That sounds like something they'd make for you up north. That sounds horrible.
Well,
yeah, that would be badass.
Well,
Moose Marcy Colt with a Titan.
Here, it's this. Come on, guys. Do you guys not know your English wrestling history over there in Impact Wrestling? Come on, where is he? Where
no, obviously not.
Here you go.
Isn't Odark? Because he's also owes my money?
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I didn't even think about that at all. Never mind. Thank you, Mir. Very clever. Very clever. I'm taking that. I'll tell you what. I'm going to take a note on that one.
All right.
A lot of notes for Bison.
Take those notes. All right. So, for news,
just first piece of news, J-Bone, because it was BTI news. John Burden will be off of BTI for a bit.
Yeah, my guess is the rest of the year, because I think that the tapings is going to run to at least the end of the year through November and December ish. So
yeah, maybe best ofs at the end of the year. That would probably be the earliest. But they're still doing production at Skyway, so it's not crazy. But it's just anybody else being at Skyway that's normally on BTI. Like G is not going to come down just to do BTI, is my guess.
Right. So I mean, that certainly is going to affect.
I gotta say, I'm gonna miss Big John, and I have to say. He is a very big supporter of this show. Like he shares and likes so many of our posts, and he did one for Impacted the other day. And he's a great guy. So if you're listening, John, thank you, brother. And we hope to see you very, very soon.
Down the road. And I'll say this, and kudos to the GOAT, Josh, because he broke his character totally to end BTI to put John over. He's like, John, I know we have fun here, but you do a great job. You'll be back on again, and like follow him on Twitter.
Right. Yeah, he said something like John hates Vegas or something like that.
It's all Johnny Swinger's fault.
Yeah. I blame the Palace. Well, no, he's got a lot of other local stuff going on.
He's got a lot. He has a radio show. He's a news anchor. He's got commitments in Smashville, USA.
Right, Smashville. Smash Town.
Oh, you know what, J-Bone? You and Nashville should start doing some more stuff together. Smash's podcast, Smashville. I think that all has to do with the hockey team. The Predators go by Smashville.
What if I moved to Smashville?
Oh, would it be Smashville? This podcast?
Smash this Ville?
Did Bison leave, or is he just like leaned over in his chair? Real quick?
I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll take it momentarily.
He vanished.
We
lost Bison.
You vanished like Swingersville. All right. What else we want to? Let's mention.
News. Oh wait, hold on. This isn't official news unless we do something. It's not real news unless we make it real news. So.
Oh, you're gonna play the jingle?
Jingle time.
Jiminy Christmas.
And now, J-Bone's news. Only good news, J-Bone. Only big news. Don't have time for not big news, so get the good news, J-Bone.
Searching for my fake wrestling news.
Love me some jingle. Love the jingle.
I like Jangle, but
Jangle. Oh no, Bison's frozen again. All right, we'll take Bison.
He was just perfectly still.
He was back, and then he was frozen. All right. The unfortunate news about because this happened between the last show and this show. I heard a ding. Ace Austin and Gia Miller's apartment burned down.
Yes.
And there is a GoFundMe still?
I believe it's still out there. I think their initial, what they were looking for went above what they did. And obviously, I know people want to keep it private, but like I know Scott, I think he did like half their goal just himself.
Oh, he did. Yeah, he pretty much covered the whole goal by himself.
Yeah.
Now, what else? I mean, look, they lost everything. Let's not kid ourselves.
Yeah, luckily, though, I know what their cat made it, because the cat was left behind that first, but the firemen found the cat. I think we might have a bison back.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. My internet connection has been real choppy, and you kept hearing half of what you're saying, and then it would chop, and it's a nightmare. So I just rebooted my router quickly, and it sounds like it's better now. So we're all good.
Okay. All right.
If it goes again, if I start going choppy again, I'll come in on my phone, because that'll be better. Sorry, guys. I know you're disappointed. I'll just write some notes about it. All right. Sorry about that choppy connection.
Yeah. Take a note to fix the connection. Yes. we continue.
Now we're learning something, because when you vanished, people were saying 911 for bison, but it's actually 999 over in the UK.
Oh, is that what
999? Yes, 999.
You learn something new every day.
We don't want to get people in trouble. Don't actually dial.
No, never dial numbers.
Oh God, no! Don't ever dial 999 unless you need it, guys. Right, I'll just take a note of that.
Because if you break them, they'll fine you or something.
Oh man, yeah. Don't really be doing that. You're right, Zach. You're right, Zach. I do need to make sure I mute if I cough.
Yes.
I was having a nightmare with that on Wednesday. I don't know. I think Zach, you were there on Wednesday. I was having a nightmare because I was trying to mute every time I had a bit of a cough. You could probably still hear it in my voice, guys. I have got a little bit of a going on, but I kept muting, having a cough, and then forgetting that I was muting. So then coming in to talk, and then like Steve's going, "You're muted, mate. You're muted, boys." It was a nightmare, absolute nightmare. But anyway,
great show.
We'll get the hang of it. I'm gonna get the hang of the muting.
Good. All right. What else?
Just like that. Just like that.
Then he cuts me off. What the hell? All right. So it's official now. I missed it during the show, but it's official. I checked the Twitter box. The tag team match for the tag titles, it's official. There's going to be 3 teams. It's going to be the Bullet Club and FinJuice versus the Good Brothers. 3-way tag match for the tag titles. What do you guys think about that? You happy about that?
Yeah.
As the tag division, right?
Yeah, definitely. And for me, I just it was something we talked about yesterday on Impacted, and Steve called it. I was like, nah, they wouldn't do that, but they did. So kudos to Steve. He called it.
Too sweet.
Punk Tracy with the dollar.
Too
tip.
sweet for Steve.
Much love, brother. Appreciate it. Yes, stay in character, J-Bone. Twitter box, yes, of course. All day Twitter box.
Too sweet for Trey.
If you want to talk to us the most, though, hop into Discord. We're always in the Discord. There's always something going on in the Discord. That link is in the description.
Yeah, and anybody joining us, because I see a few people mentioning it now, there was some type of glitch going on with Twitch, so it's only running on YouTube.
It wouldn't let us in. It wouldn't let us go live. It said change the title. We changed the title 5 times, and finally we just deleted it. So sorry about that, folks. No Twitch tonight. Was there any other news that I'm forgetting?
Other than he's coming on the phone, probably. Other than
latest breaking news, we lost Bison.
we did. I don't know if they officially said what day was the sellout announced, because that was that after last Thursday show?
Yeah, it was this.
I think
week.
it was.
It was announced this week. Yeah.
So that is sold out. I know there's a lot of debate on which like what's that mean capacity wise and all. They obviously could change it, but in the past, I'd say that's 800, maybe 1,000 if you get creative due to production. But that's where I would say. I'd say 8 to 900 probably. But if you want to round up to 1,000, they might be able to, especially for a pay-per-view, which they haven't done here before. So no, it's a good sign.
Richard Williams in the chat. Yes, Inspiration dropped their the music video for their.
We can't play that.
No, we won't play it here. I mean, I could try to imitate it the best. And
well, they do all kinds of dancing. And almost some of the dancing remind me of like Blurred Lines. So I think you got the dancing right.
A little twerk ski from the J.
Was there twerking? Was there twerking in the video?
Oh, there was it was hot. It was it was hot. Great video.
You think that's for Tron too? Do you think that's like the?
If it is, oh my god. Oh my god. So yeah, if you didn't see it, it was shared on all the TNI socials. It was also shared in the Discord. Go check it out. Keith is telling me to stop it.
Just stop it.
No twerking. I will stop twerking.
Oh yeah, you know what? There is very good news. Congratulations to Chris Sabin.
Oh,
he got married.
Sabin was married yesterday. Yes, yeah. Saw the picture. Lovely.
He wasn't just in love with Swingers Palace.
Yes, there is an actual love in his life. Yes. No clue who the young lady is, but apparently she's half his age and twice as hot. All right, we continue. That's about it for news. I really don't know anything else. New micro brawlers are coming out on the 1st. That line,
yes.
They're already previewing that line in the Shop Impact shop at shopimpact.com. So, Alex says J-Bone likes the Inspiration song because it gave him Britney Spears vibes. I'm not sure exactly what a Britney Spears vibe would be. I mean, I'm bald like Britney Spears was back in the day. I don't know what other kind of vibe.
Well, that was later. That wasn't back in the day. Oh, and they did confirm the rest of the field for the Digital Media Championship.
Oh, yeah, which I missed that completely. I have not watched the matches yet. Don't spoil it for me, damn it. Don't spoil it for me.
Well, there is a match later on that has all the participants, so the show already kind of spoiled it for you.
Oh, this is true.
And the winning team featured someone that won their match this week.
This is true. All right, should we let them back in? This is the last time, though. This is the
last time.
Last time.
Yeah, he'll make a note of this being his last time.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully he's taking notes. All right, Bison's back. Yep, see, he's already taking notes. This is the last time, Bison, damn it. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, and you know what? Here is a piece of news. Very up Bison's alley.
What? Was it Bison has beefalo with internet?
It's Bison versus the internet.
Like
it was Melissa Santos versus technology. Now it's Bison versus the internet.
Oh my
god! Ridiculous. I've gone onto my phone. And hopefully this is going to be better.
It's better already. All right.
There you go.
But in news, I believe they recently posted a match between Alex Windsor, who you had on, and Jordynne Grace, and Alex Windsor beat Jordynne Grace.
She did. That was on Wrestle Carnival. Yeah, Wrestle Carnival Pure. Alex had an amazing match. It was a great match. So I'm lucky. I get if you purchase tickets for like previous events, they put they send you stuff on email. So if you didn't get to the show, you still get to see it on VOD. So it's really good. Really good match. Alex is someone I'd love to see Alex on in the Knockouts division. I really would. I think she'd be she'd be top notch.
And if they do go to the UK or a new UK deal at some point, there is not a British knockout right now, correct?
Not a knockout, no, there isn't. No. So someone like Alex would be perfect.
Because you really would need to have one.
I think so. I think they would need. I mean, again, part of the reason they might be struggling to get a TV deal at the moment could be the fact that there is no UK talent, for the UK fan base to sort of kind of like get behind. It could be part of the reason they're struggling. Hence why when they get the Russian deal, you've got Slamovich gets signed, you're getting a Russian commentary team and so
all makes sense. You start seeing a couple people from across the pond, then maybe there's something in the works with Len Asper.
Exactly. I think
make it happen, Len. Make it happen.
It's got to be. It's got to happen. It's got to happen. There's some great British talent. If it was me, I mean, I'd be moving heaven and earth to get Will Ospreay on Impact.
He's doing the rounds right now.
Yes.
Because you're showing up at MLW. You'll show up almost anywhere. So I would say that could be a spot. And he's New Japan. So it makes although remember he's the real world's champion in New Japan. So if they want to go that storyline, that's the relationship. That's the partnership. We just talked about the tag match being made. I mean, that's a New Japan Impact tag match.
I've not seen this guy turn up yet, but there's still another guy in the UK that is huge, and the guy that turned down NXT UK, and that's Justin Sizem. Now he would be a massive get for Impact if they could bring Justin Sizem in. That he's great. So I don't know if anyone's ever seen him, but he's good, very good.
All right.
Do you know what? He reminds me a little bit of Nick Aldis, but better in personality.
Well, almost anything's better than Nick Aldis. I'm just saying.
You got a bologna sandwich.
The guy can go. The guy can go, but he's just got no charisma whatsoever. Just so boring. Whereas Justin has got the charisma, he's got the look, and can go. Yeah. So he's got everything. He's the package. That
Crowley guy you had on is a lovely chap.
Yes, he's good as well. But again, that's a different type, isn't it? I mean, he would probably be really good for the X division. He's got a lot of character, and he is very strong in the ring. So you just you got to look out for him. Charles Crowley, really good, really good.
That's about it. I think let's continue with the review.
The Lady Frost was out on last week. That'd be the only other one. Supposedly she was offered a contract.
Oh, she was. Yeah. I don't know if she's. Let me quick check the roster.
Well, she kind of hinted at it, like I'm still doing indie dates with my husband.
Okay. Well, I mean,
she hasn't officially she's not signed anywhere right now.
Okay. I'm not seeing Masha on the site yet, but that could be a total work in progress.
Yeah,
as far
that
as
might just not be updated yet.
Yeah, the character wise. I mean, they put Larry in and they took AC off. So who knows? So no more Triple XL. It's official now. All right, let's get into the review here. He's readjusting his. Oh God, are you having more mishaps, Bison? Are you okay?
I'm good. I was just showing off my signed picture of Alex Windsor there.
Oh, okay.
Very nice. Very nice.
All right. You have to put that back up properly later, otherwise she's gonna come get you. All right, we start out hot here. We got the Bullet Club versus FinJuice, Hikuleo and Chris Bay versus David Finlay and Juice Robinson, or is it Macho Juice?
It might be Macho Juice at this point.
It's Macho Robinson. He's pretty macho. Oh, the wrong pose. Never mind. Now this one ended pretty. What's the word? Wonky.
Oh yeah, you had the double pin.
Yeah.
Our favorite ref, Daniel Spencer,
friend of the show.
Friend of the show, and Brandon Tol. They had each. They weren't sure who was legal, who wasn't. Speaking of another friend, Kevin Martin in the chat.
Big Kev.
Hopefully everything's settled down. My guess is you may have had some drama tonight, Kevin.
I'm ready to see some TI fans in Vegas. Yeah. Well, you'll see front row Bill there, and also one of our lovely supporters, Justin. He's going to be there as well. Look up Big Kev. Justin Miller. Yeah, he's going to be there in the chat.
Oh, I have to take a look, Kev, because we were so busy here. He's had a few tweets. I can only imagine he had a few tweets tonight. Let me guess, from 8:30 to 9 o'clock.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that first half hour, people waiting for the YouTube feed, it was a little wonky. So I want to.
Kevin's in the chat. I'm going to take some more notes.
This is the time to take notes.
Definitely. This is how you deal with this kind of stuff. I'm taking notes right now.
And I'll tell you what.
Any pearls of wisdom, Kevin, you get them in there. You get them in. I'm going to take.
You got it right. The notebook. What happened? He went to the whiteboard.
I've got it.
Only the most professional can use a whiteboard. You got to stick to the notebook. You go to the whiteboard. You think you're Tim Russert, and you can say Florida, Florida, Florida. It just isn't right. You can't do it.
Mate, you're right. You're right. I'm writing it right down.
Did that go above our crowd, J-Bone? Am I like Dennis Millering this show right now?
It went above me. As soon as you said Florida, you lost me.
Well, I think we lose everybody when we say Florida.
Yeah, right. That's another crowd. So if Big Kev can confirm this or not, is there beef between referee
Brandon Tol and Daniel Spencer?
Yeah, Daniel Spencer and Brandon Tol. Is there beef between them because of this match? If you can confirm or possibly deny it. But I'm just curious.
I think there might be beef with the man in charge because he wasn't happy dealing with this situation.
No, he's never happy dealing with when there's a big mishap like this. I mean, we see how he solved it. He said, "Fine, you're both in. You guys figure it out amongst yourselves in the ring. Best team wins." There you go. Everyone's happy, right?
We're happy.
Possibly. Is Bison happy with that?
I'm happy. To be honest, I'm happy with everything. I'm very, very positive. I very rarely have beef alone. A
little bit.
Hang on. And I just, to be honest, I'm just here to take notes. So you crack on. I'm taking notes. I've got my Wednesday show, which I need to take notes from the most professional podcasters while I'm here.
He's the most professional note taker. All right. Big Kev here says they weren't happy with each other after that match. All right. Well, there you have it. There is some beef on the ref front here. All right.
Okay.
All right. So double pin ended this match. Scott D'Amore then in the hallway. He says he'll come to a decision by the end of the show. And that he did. He did. He let them both in. So there you go. It's official. It's a 3-way tag match for the tag titles. The scumbags. The Good Brothers versus, dear God, Good Brothers versus Bullet Club versus FinJuice. Put it in the chat, folks. Who do you think is going to take that one? We got a hell of a promo for Josh Alexander. And if you missed it, folks, it is pinned at the top of the Impact Wrestling Twitter page. If you missed it, it's 8 minutes long. It's long, but it's lovely.
Yeah, and it is confirmed because as we were watching it, I'm like, this has to be a George Barbosa production. And it is. Because he was doing those specials for, I guess, what Fight Network up in Canada, and then they were airing them from time to time. So yeah, that definitely had his whole style to it. But no, really good, really good. Really well done.
It is. So, here, Richard Williams wants to see the Tol versus Spencer on YouTube Ultimate Insider sometime Saturday morning.
Oh, and speaking of Ultimate Insider, because we did mention the snafu with the YouTube, they are doing a Good Brothers chat with the Ultimate Insiders, 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow.
Yes. Here's Zach with the joke of the night that promo was longer than Trent's marriage.
By a long stretch.
There you go.
He'll be here all week. Try the pork. All right. Great promo talking about his past coming up in the biz and everything. Good stuff. And I love the footage of when he's a teenager and he's getting thrown around his basement. It's good stuff. Good stuff. He's a chubby Josh in that one. We got speaking of tag teams now, we've got 3 different teams going in because these are the finalists. They spoiled it for me, Bill. Can you believe it? They spoiled it for me.
You got to pay attention to that digital media.
I guess I do. I've been busy, but yesterday was kind of chaotic for the bone. We got Fallah, Bahh and Jordynne Grace versus John Skyler and Tenille.
TNI favorite, John Skyler at this point.
Yes, yeah. Future.
When I say that, not my favorite, but the crews, not our crew, the people.
The people.
Skyler's a champ, I say.
The people have spoken. We will change your mind, Bill. You will be sold by the end of the pay-per-view. I guarantee.
Well, when you're comparing them to VSK, I might put them on Mount Rushmore.
Oof.
Right
next to Steelz. All right.
Well, I like Skyler a lot more than VSK right now.
Yeah, I do as well. Yeah, I think Skyler's great.
Skyler and Tenille Dashwood versus Crazy Steve and Chelsea Green.
That was a good pair up. I like that pair up.
That was interesting. You could almost see those two put together in Decay.
I agree. Imagine
a
hot mess version.
Any thoughts or Bison? You got any thoughts on this match?
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a fun match. I'd like to say I agree with the pairing of Chelsea Green and Crazy Steve. I thought that was really good. Again, Jordynne Grace looks phenomenal. I think her journey since joining Impact Wrestling has been absolutely awesome. And good luck to her with all her powerlifting. I'm sure that. All part and parcel of sort of kind of re-signing with Impact for further, couple of years or whatever it is all part and parcel stuff that she wants to do more of, powerlifting, and there's other things that she wants to do in her career. And kudos to her. She looks incredible. So, and, I think because she's so powerful, she doesn't look out of place at all when you put her up against a guy. So I like the inclusion of Jordynne into this. I think they dipped their toe into it a little bit when they put her into the X Division title sort of picture back, earlier this year or whatever it was. It was quite a while ago now, but I quite like that, and I can see her being X Division champion one day. Like I think that would be really cool. But no, I think this is a good match. I think it's good insight. We've got 6 pretty talented wrestlers going for this, so I'm looking forward to this match on Countdown to Glory. I'm looking forward to it.
Now, one name, Bison, just overlooked. He didn't mention, but talented wrestler, I guess. Tenille, the star of the winning team.
Well, I think we all know my feelings there.
Not a fan of Miss Dashwood, eh?
No, not really.
Wow.
Not my most favorite wrestler on the Knockouts roster. No.
All right.
Because I'm expecting. I think you're going to see a big, even more so, a Tenille push. Now that we have some fellow country women coming over. I think we're just going to see a big storyline develop.
Hashtag Dashwood to take pin. Oh my God. He's calling it, folks. He's calling it. Wow. All right. Well, yeah, this was fun. Everyone got their stuff in, as they say. Bill, any thoughts on this?
No. It was a creative way as opposed to like maybe just throwing them all in. And it would have been tough to do. We talked about like just a normal tag match. Yeah. It wasn't even, but mixing them up and kind of getting some similar, at least somewhat similar personalities on teams together. It was a good way to go about it because this is a pretty eclectic group of individuals that they're putting in this digital media championship. Yeah. But I'm looking forward to it. I think it's a new title. We're going to see a new champion crowned. I'll be interested to see which direction they decide to go for it because I think we looked at all these and like you have either fan favorites, fan hated people, or people that really are digital media stars that have lots of followers and stuff. Is which way are they going to go with this title? Yeah. Is it a new version of a TV title, or is it something even different than that? And is it going to be something that changes a lot and focus? Like, is it going to be that true title that gets Fallah Bahh his title run, that gets an up-and-comer like John Skyler on the map with a title? Or is it going to be something that's used because the Inspiration and Tenille team up and they have all the belts?
Yeah, it's a hard one to say. I mean, I know a lot of people are excited for Jordynne Grace. We certainly love a guy like Fallah Bahh. I mean, there's a few favorites in here I think we'd pick. It's hard to, it's hard to go one way or another as far as, men or women concerned. Got favorites.
I kind of have a feeling. I kind of have a feeling that if someone like Crazy Steve, for instance, wins, that would almost indicate that possibly Decay, Rosemary and Havoc may lose. But it also gives a way of keeping a title on Decay because Decay are such big favourites. I don't know. Just sort of a little bit of a thought, that I had. Just a little bit of thought that I had.
And that will be the first match, so you're going to get. If you feel one way or the other strongly, you'll have something real quick to look at on Saturday.
Exactly. Don't miss Countdown to Glory, guys. I think that's going to be a great show. So make sure you check that out. It's going to be free on YouTube, I believe.
I believe so. Yeah. Well, maybe on multiple digital media platforms, since that's for the digital media title.
Exactly.
Hey, maybe it'll be on Twitch.
It might be on Plus. It's obviously going to be on Impact Plus, I guess. And
I would imagine Impact Plus, YouTube, maybe the Facebook.
Maybe Kevin can clarify that one.
If I don't see it on MySpace, I might riot. I'm just saying.
GeoCities.
Yeah, I want to see it on Bebo.
TiVo? What? No. Anyways. So yeah, Skyler and Tenille win this one. Odd pairing, but it's funny. It's funny. We'll see.
Well, there are two people might not like.
Yeah. So it's almost guaranteed that maybe neither of them will win, but it's certainly they do have momentum going into the weekend. We'll see. Then we got interesting stuff happening in the ring here. We go straight to Rhino coming in the ring, followed by Heath. And Heath kind of just cutting a big old honest promo on him. Wondering what's up with him. Rhino's been quiet. He left last week. And then, of course, we're interrupted by VBD. Violent by Design comes out. Eric Young taking the mic out of Rhino's hand. Not even letting him get a word in.
Pathetic.
exactly.
Pathetic.
Very, yes. And then he's had enough. He starts to give it back to VBD, starts attacking him, and they give it right back to Heath. They start a beatdown on him. Rhino stops the beatdown. Oh, God, here's Joe. What's Joe got to say?
How'd you like that? Boot to you. Mush. Felt good.
I used to have a last name, but now Billionaire keeps it in the safe.
He's gonna keep it in that safe, just like my Larry chopped your head off.
Well, I'm guessing this was not the response of Heath's.
Oh, baby!
I love that.
Oh, baby!
Oh, baby!
I'm guessing this was more his response.
This is sick. This is sick. This whole place is going to hell in a handbasket.
But he did like the Uncle Rhino chants.
Uncle Rhino. Yeah, he almost lost it on that one. He was really holding back the giggles on that one. That was funny. That was hilarious. So Rhino stops the beatdown of Heath, and just when it looks like Rhino's about to make a decision on which way he's going to go, because it almost looks like he's going to pull a gore out on Heath, his former tag partner, he just slips out of the ring and heads to the back. And Eric Young is just losing it at this point. The beatdown continues on Heath, and that pretty much ends the segment.
You like that, J-Bone?
It's no, I don't, because it's we're left in this limbo. We're left in this limbo, Joe. I mean,
a limbo where I never take my hat off. Because real men wear hats, J-Bone.
Joe, are you saying
we will never be friends?
By design.
Oh, by design. Never be friends by design. All right, thanks for showing Joe. Bill, can you put a muzzle on him or something? Jiminy Christmas.
Whoa.
Just shove him underneath the bed for an hour or something. He's out of control. Did Joe set off the alarm earlier? I mean, seriously.
It's possible.
But I'm telling you, that was Scott Steiner. That was Scott Steiner was in the house.
Oof.
He's been known to show up from time to time.
He has. Who knows? I think Rhino will do the right thing this coming Saturday. What do you guys think?
I'm not sure. I think this could be the potential of a maybe a matchup, but maybe Rhino versus Heath, possibly.
Oh, controversial.
Jay, I think you hit it on the reaction. I think this could all we'll have probably a more Rhino Heath drama during this match, that VBD comes out on top because of maybe Rhino does come out, but in the end he doesn't know what to do, and he goes to he gets a hot dog at the vendor stand or something instead of tagging in. But I think this might end in Heath becoming part of VBD.
That's right. I did say that. I forgot I said that.
They're beating him into oh baby, he's going to be VBD by design.
If you can't beat him, join him.
Yeah, because I could see him being a main eventer, going after a world title as part of VBD.
Oh, and even putting Eric on a lower.
Maybe.
Oh, wow.
Like that could be his thing. It all depends on when Eric's coming back. If Eric's coming back in like the next couple sets of tapings, then probably not. But if you needed a guy to be in ring to go after like the main event from BBD, if you want them to be the faction, that's how you do it.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm going to take some notes on this. That is a most professional prediction from the Bone. I'm going to put that one in there.
I mean, you can swing it the other way. Heath comes out with someone completely different, and then Rhino comes out to stir up the whole thing and does something crazy. Who knows? Keith says VBD tearing VB down from the inside.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Tear it down from the inside.
There you go.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, during this segment, I was waiting for Heath to burst into song, maybe something like, "You got a friend in me."
Oh, God. Got
a friend in me. You never know,
You got a friend. Little James Taylor.
Oh, God. Good old James Taylor. Who doesn't love James Taylor? I don't like James Taylor. Next, we've got the Pick Your Poison match, the cover of this review. Savannah Evans is the poison. She is the poison that has been injected into this match by one Deonna Purrazzo.
That was Sami Callihan after a tough weekend.
No, that was supposed to be a Vinnie Mac. Sorry.
Oh, okay. All right.
Almost took myself out. Who booked this? I don't know, honestly. I really don't know. I'm going to start sounding like Bison. My God. Savannah Evans versus Mickie James. Mickie James. Exactly.
Country.
She absolutely.
Look at this dumbass.
I'm laughing at the Facebook chat. I can't even comment on it. But yeah. So, Bill, your thoughts on this match?
No, obviously this is the first time we've seen Mickie really in ring in quite some time.
Yeah.
And putting her in there with Savannah, this was not a no cakewalk for Mickie James. She was tossing her around the ring a good bit. So smart move by Deonna, who comes out, interference, and just when you thought you couldn't dislike the Drama King, Matthew Raywald, anymore, he lays his hands on the legend, hardcore country, Mickie James.
Unbelievable.
Big mistake.
Big mistake. Big mistake. And the coach. The coach is having none of this after the match.
No, his blood was boiling.
He said suspended indefinitely if he gets involved at Bound for Glory. So I don't know.
Calm down, just breathe.
Just breathe. So I don't know if that means like Drama King can he show up? Like maybe he's in the gauntlet, or is he like banned from the arena? Is he going to be pulling the Bobby Heenan and wearing a wig to get in?
Could be.
Might be an improvement.
Oh, we could only wish.
Although he's actually a very nice guy. He does the color at the New Japan tapings. Very nice guy.
I mean, if he actually does pull off the wig thing, there's only one thing I could say to that.
Wish I'd thought of that.
Well, you remember what was his? Hold on, what was his name at IPWF? Stone Hardcastle.
Ah,
but he had the wig, like the White Snake wig.
Oh God!
Bring it back.
Oh, if only. That'd be great. So yeah, Mickie James does pull off the win here against Savannah Evans, and it's great to give this kind of shine to Savannah Evans because, I mean, even though she lost here, they did talk about how impressive she was in the Monsters Ball match. She did win it, after all. So, proving how much worth she is, especially as a singles competitor. But yeah, the Drama King does attack Mickie James, and Deonna Purrazzo getting a handful of hair there. And they absolutely got a talking to backstage, saying that if the Drama King, Raywalt, does interfere, he'll be indefinitely suspended, and that Deonna Purrazzo will be stripped of the title. So, and then the
I'm glad you added up the title in the end there.
Yeah. So Deonna Purrazzo, of course, threatens to, get the barrister involved.
The barrister.
and then we see another barrister of sorts in the next segment. That's great.
Well, that was her barrister.
Was that the same one?
Yeah, because they referred to him as being sacked by Deonna.
Oh, okay.
He just walks around backstage offering barrister services to whoever he could get his hands on.
He just sneaks in the door.
I'm guessing at some point it'll be a good brother barrister.
Could be.
Look at this guy with the official Impacted hat.
Ah, that's a lovely hat. Is that embroidered?
Yeah, it is, mate. It is. I got that done specially.
That is nice.
That's a one-off. You can't get that,
mate. You know what I mean? If anyone wants to offer, we can put it up for bid.
Oh.
Wait, you're telling me that's the equal of the infamous Impact tracksuit?
That's true.
Only few can have it.
Get your bids in now. Come on, Lakers.
The hat off of Bison's head.
And not, I mean, this is like, podcast worn.
Beefalo licked even.
Hey, look, I've got, look what I've got. Look. Ready?
We'll sign it.
Is he going to sign it? Is he going to sign the Beefalo cap?
We'll make it out to you.
Lovely.
We have no shame on this podcast.
No.
That's a good idea. Maybe
take that note. No shame.
He'll even sign the writing instrument that he signs it with.
There you go. RD was also the manager of Kago Cog at IPWF.
Ah, lovely. That's great.
Darren was thinking I had an offer already.
So we got RD Evans. This might be out of order because I was quickly putting some stuff together. If this is out of order, I apologize. So we got RD Evans, Scott D'Amore there in the office with Decay and the whole signing of the contract. RD Evans is representing
the only thing before this is the learning tree.
No, I'm gonna.
Over.
Do. Well, we'll go there. That's why I said it.
Yeah,
we'll go over that. Zach says the hat is 100% genuine bison hide. Dear God, this is horrible. So yeah, good segment with RD Evans there sitting next to Scott's in the middle, separating them from Decay. And signing the contract for the RD Evans is representing Inspiration, if I didn't say that. And signing the contract for the Knockouts tag title match. And all of a sudden, Rosemary stands up and she starts smelling the air. And she goes, "Oh, is that some delicious virgin blood I smell across the table from me?" Or
extra.
Extra virgin olive oil.
extra virgin blood of RD Evans.
She would be headed down the aisle that quick once again.
Oh, she'd be throwing the bouquet at him, or the ring, if you will.
Old RD.
Is someone else going to be taking a bullet? Postbound for
Old
glory?
RD.
Oof.
Woo.
He might not be representing anyone much longer.
And can we talk about that awesome suit that she was wearing?
Oh, that was amazing. Yeah, it was a white suit covered in blood splotches.
Awesome. Absolutely awesome. She even referred to the fact that the blood had dried.
Yes. I like that little note. Tried blood. Tried.
The question is, whose blood was it?
We'll find out.
There we go. Who cares?
Is that the former casino worker, John E. Bravo's
Whoa.
on the suit?
Could have
He
been.
looked pretty dejected leaving the casino.
He did.
Yeah.
Oh,
But now-
well, here is news. This is a late news.
Uh-oh.
I believe last weekend it was Johnny Bravo versus Rosemary in Michigan in a last blood match.
Oh,
First blood?
Or, well, it was either first or last blood, but
Okay.
it was one of the bloods. No Crips, just bloods.
I've never heard of a last blood match. It would be like, if you're
Oh,
a
last blood match is it's a last man standing match. Sometimes referred to as a last blood match.
last person to bleed out match. I mean, good God. Jeez, Germany Christmas. That's a little drastic there.
I want to see a decapitation match. Now that would be good.
That's all you're asking for.
I got a great joke, but I'd probably get kicked off the podcast for it. So we'll just
Let that one go.
we'll let that one go. So yeah, nonetheless, the Decay versus the Inspiration. I've seen some not so favorable opinions about this match, but I am very excited, especially after seeing that video that I saw earlier today of Inspiration's entrance music. Oof.
Yeah, that looked good. Yeah, I must admit, it's a cool tune as well. Very catchy.
It is. It's very catchy. It's not my cup of tea, but I gotta say I did play the video a few times.
It's very. It gives me sort of kind of like early Britney Spears type vibe to it. I think.
It's poppy. It's peppy.
It reminded me more of almost like a Prince kind of like a throwback Prince tune.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
So,
it definitely isn't a HEMI. That's for sure.
It's not heavy.
It's not heavy, no. It's not. No, dude, no. Trent's band is pretty brutal. With or without Trent, it's pretty brutal.
Yeah. Well, Sammy is, of course, the new lead singer. So.
Well, he found. Don't worry, he's okay. He kicked out of the band, but he's keeping busy.
Good. Oh, there he is. Trentomania is running wild.
Oh man,
brother.
All right. So, all right, where are we here? All right, so yeah, signed the contract. I don't know if RD Evans is going to be around much longer. All right, then we go to the next segment here, and it's lesson 44 on how to be the most professional wrestler. Of course, hosted by Brian Myers, and it's called Consequences.
And there were certainly some of those.
And I was like, oh, Xavier Woods to Impact Wrestling confirmed? If you get that joke, I'll give you a cookie.
Lethal Consequences.
Aha! Consequences Creed.
Oh, yeah.
I heard he had a good day overseas in a match for a thing. That's all I'm going to say about it.
I ignore that.
Okay. Congrats.
More than normal. I ignore that.
Oh, yeah. I do too, but I'm happy for him. But anyways.
Yeah, good for the talent. horrible for the promoter for running that show.
Yes. We'll just leave it at that. So he's got the lineup there of the most professional learning tree learners. He's got Zicky Dice, Manny Lemons, VSK, and Sam Beal. And
Tree of Life. Well, tree of learning.
The learning tree. Tree of learning.
So of course we then lose. What was that? Manny. We let Manny Lemons first, didn't we?
Yeah,
he went poof.
He literally went poof, and all that was left was the flying feathers. That was hilarious.
Because every time he went out to the ring, not even in a match, like he would just stand there, he would always leave feathers behind. He shed. He was like
that's his gimmick.
I don't know if it was meant to be his gimmick, but he tended to shed.
Either that or just cheap boas.
Is there an expensive boa?
Of course there is. Goodness me. Do you not know your boas?
I've been out of the boa game for some time.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean,
can Superstar Bison tell me about the boa?
I'm sure.
I've got a boa collection.
I'm sure there were some pretty expensive boas out there, if you know what I mean.
Well, that's the era of boa. It feels like today they're all just like hackney boas, but
who knows? But I did like the little poof of feathers. I thought that was good. I thought that was cool.
So poof, no more Manny Lemons, and then it's down to someone else. That it's someone's going to get the blame for VSK's loss.
Yeah, this is all because of VSK losing. These guys are being poofed away.
It wasn't VSK's fault, of course.
Right.
John Skyler would take more responsibility.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Skyler for champ.
So, Zicky Dice is like, well, no, she's just kind of standing there like dumbfounded, like, no, it's not my fault. It's not me. And then Sam Beal, unfortunately, the most professional note taker, unfortunately gets the axe here. He gets cut. So no more Sam Beal. But now I don't know if that means that this is the end of Sam Beal on the show. I got a feeling we're not going to see any more Manny Lemons. I was never that. I never had this feeling like Manny Lemons was sticking around. Sam Beal, though, he's done some pretty fun things on this show. I feel like he could still stick around and grow apart from this group. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, what does Bison got here? Hashtag Sam Beal go heel.
Is he already a heel?
He was under the heel learning tree. So
but it was more of a comedic heel learning tree. I want to see Sam go heel.
Like Rohit Raju did.
Like real heel.
Ooh.
Like
Sam Beal, real heel.
Heel.
Big Cox heel. That'd be the opposite. I would say Sam Beal to go face.
Yeah, maybe, but I just love heels. I just think everyone should be heel. I just love heels. Full stop.
Oh, there we go. Wait, we got a guest in the chat.
Oh,
David Penzer checking in.
David Penzer, what's up?
Whoa, they all coming
before he's headed to Vegas. So he sounds like he's I don't know if he's headed out in the morning, in the AM, but yeah, a couple of us. I'm out here keeping it warm, and Justin, I believe, is coming in the bar. I think about there he goes, Kevin. So we're gonna Justin. This is the Vegas gag right now. Vegas, baby, Vegas.
There you
and
go.
Just a heads up, or if you didn't see, I went to Sam's today and got my tickets for November. So if you're out here, get your tickets, save some money.
Good man, Bill. Good man.
Ticketmaster.
No help. No help. Ticketmaster. Horrible.
Ticketmaster sucks.
Horrible. So yeah, we'll have to see what's the future. Obviously, Ziki Dice and VSK leave with Brian Myers, so it's going to be interesting. So, okay. A note here from Bison says, "Screw you, Ticketmaster." All right. Good notes there. Good notes.
Who would have thought? It's like 30. What is it now? 40? No, about 25 years later, I'm agreeing with Lars from Metallica on Ticketmaster.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm taking notes. Never buy from Ticketmaster.
Yeah.
Unless you have to. Sometimes you have to.
Yeah, does sometimes.
If you can avoid it, avoid it.
Yeah.
Shenanigans should be what they're called.
Next, we got what I think was match of the show here: Trey Miguel versus Alex Zane.
Ooh, good match.
Ooh, that was fire. This was fire.
Let's start with Bison here. Go ahead.
This was a great match. I hope that we get to see a lot more of Alex. I think he is an incredible talent, and hopefully he'll turn up at that Call Your Shot Gauntlet possibly at BFG. That would be cool. But yeah, no, I was very encouraged last week when he turned up in the promo with an Impact Wrestling T-shirt on. That sort of kind of, I know they probably get given them, but it still would be it's still cool that he's repping. So yeah, that's the sort of guy I'd like to see a lot more of, and I think would be great in the X division, definitely, 100%. And Trey, wow, it's time to pull the trigger on this guy. It really is. Man, Trey for X division champion.
Well, I was thinking that's more the Bullet Club.
So, okay.
Which we'll get to in a minute. Yeah.
Possibly. Yeah, you're right. Of course, we had the beatdown at the end. This was a good, solid match. I loved that flippy kind of Hurricane Ronda thing off the top rope. I thought was very impressive. And when you're sticking Alex in with someone like Trey Miguel, you're going to get a good match. They're both very, very good wrestlers. So, yeah, loved it.
Bill's boy says Eddie Vader hated Ticketmaster also.
Oh, that Eddie Vader.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, no, he did. No, he did. He was one of the ones that took him to court. Hey, they're all coming out of the woodwork. Now we have him.
Oh, he's here.
We were already talking about it earlier.
Yes.
They're talking Spencer v. Tol as a match of the year coming up due to the shenanigans with that finish.
That would be good.
And Daniel Spencer, the news came out at the end of the show. They're putting both teams into the tag title match. What's your thoughts on that? What do you feel about the boss man?
Are we going to get...
And just for half of your coworkers are in the chat with you.
Yeah. They're all coming out tonight. It's great to see. Good to see you here, Daniel. So, yeah, give us a word. Are we going to see a Daniel Spencer versus Brandon Tol possibly on the countdown to the show? Oh, he says, well, Tol and I were both right. Okay. Well,
that's a way to look at it with that result. Now they're both right.
And I just want to make a note, some fantastic selling from Daniel tonight with his clear injury to the head.
He was hurt. He
was definitely hurt, bless him. And I hope to see a continuation of that at Bound for Glory with a head, some kind of head bandage just to really sell that. Because bear in mind, it only happened today. So, we're in a couple of days away.
2 days. 2 days away.
2 days away. You definitely have a bandage.
Hey, you can get the Mr. Miyagi treatment.
Oh, yeah.
And it makes everything go away.
Oh, that's what that was about. That's what that was about, the holding of the head then. That must have been it. It was Miyagi in it.
There you go.
There you go. See?
Or he got in his DeLorean and went back in time and it never happened.
Possibly. Possibly.
Well, we do know that Daniel Spencer does love some Back to the Future. Yes,
We do.
But yeah, so great match there between Trey Miguel and Alex Zane. Trey Miguel getting the win, but then there's attack from the Macklin and a beatdown from the Bullet Club. Bullet Club standing tall over everyone at the end there. Really hard to say. I mean, they all got some kind of advantage going in here. Of course, if you're going with the numbers game, it's Bullet Club all day. And someone, let's see, who said that? Oh, yeah. Chris Bay said, you know who runs Vegas. It's Chris Bay all day. So
there you go.
I think he tweeted tonight as well. It's like Bullet Club's coming for all the titles.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, at the end of the day, you've got, L, Jesus Christ Phantasmo.
He's a big fan.
Exactly. He's got to win something.
Oh, yeah, you got to do the... That's pretty good. Headbanger.
Love the headbanger theme too, but it's one of the best ones. But I popped because they got the OG Bullet Club music coming out.
Yeah, that was cool. That was really cool, and I'm glad they've got that as well.
So, but yeah, sound off chat. Who you got winning that one? It's really hard for me to say. We love Trey. We're so happy he came back. We think it's time for him.
Spider Trey all the way.
And if you didn't check out the socials for Mr. Trey Miguel, go check it out. He's got some lovely new gear. He's gonna be
now. We at times can come up with a good topic or a question. But David Penzer's been in this business a while. He knows the questions to ask.
Here we go.
So the question of the night is, who has the hottest girlfriend, Spencer or Kevin? We need to dive into this. I love you get the internal conversations of the Impact locker room, and these are what they're really debating.
This is what David Penzer comes up when he's what's the term again for Penzer? Poolside Penzer?
Oh, it's only poolside for Penzer.
Sipping on some.
He's going to be holding real estate, literally, at the Samstown Pools. By God.
Oh, there we go. To be poolside with Penzer. Daniel Spencer says, "Me, of course."
That was a smart and quick answer.
Yes.
Kevin, you got to be a little quicker on the trigger finger here.
Well, this one.
Zach says, I got a picture right here. No.
Settle down, Zach. Settle down.
Settle down. No picture. We know your pictures. You're going to throw a J-bone head on top of a Mickie James body, you sick bastard.
Ooh.
No pictures from you.
This is a bunch of crap. This sucks.
You just behave yourself, Zach. We love you, Zach. Then for the last segment of the night, we got a promo between Josh Alexander and Christian Cage to wrap up the episode. And it finally got to the point where it feels like someone kind of had to be a hero. Someone had to be a heel. It seems like Christian Cage has gone a little more heel now. Josh Alexander really bringing it home. They're bringing the point home, talking about bringing the championship home. I should say nailing home the point, bringing the championship home. And Daniel Spencer says, hey, J-Bone, are you going to go to Blizzard Brawl? I'm hoping to. If I go to one big local thing by the end of the year, that'd be great. I believe it's in late December. I have to check. But I hear there's some great names coming to Blizzard Brawl. I got to double check. But I think pretty sure Rohit Raju is signed up for it. Not sure about any others. I got to double check. But yeah, I'm hoping to. We'll see. If I go to anything wrestling this year, it'll be that. We'll keep it local. I don't want to do too much traveling.
Turn that frown upside down, my man.
Yeah. So David Benzer, I've not seen any pic.
Spoiler alert.
Uh-oh. Hashtag and new. I'm assuming you're talking about hashtag and new Impact World Champion.
Josh Alexander was fire tonight. He was fire, baby. Team Canada all day, all night. He was absolutely on fire tonight, and that's the best promo I've ever seen him do. And I thought that I think over the last couple of weeks, they've really given Josh a big push. And now this main event at Bound for Glory has such a big fight meaning feel to it that we now all care. We really want Josh to bring that title back to the Impact roster.
And there's your beefalo right there. Yes. Bill, any thoughts on this promo?
Oh, no. Josh has been hitting it out of the park. Christian, always good. And this was selling the main event because that's been, unlike maybe some other cards, and there's obviously some other big features and names and surprises in store, but this card is built on the back of the main event, and that's Josh Alexander and Christian Cage.
Yeah.
And that's what they've been selling for ever since Christian won the title, pretty much. But they were doing it with Josh, even with Kenny. They were they were going down this. So that may have been the original one, and this is the call. But no, I think Christian and really putting that, like making Christian kind of the heel in this, it had to go there. It had to go there. So I think Christian's playing it right, where he's not changing himself too much, but it's like a pride thing. He's like he's becoming a little bit of a heel by being too prideful and not giving Josh his due. The same thing he didn't get for most of his career. Like, that's the right angle to play, because even earlier, I know during the reaction, it's like someone's like, Jay, is it who's better, Christian or his best friend Adam? And you said Christian, and it's like, what? You can't say that, because of course someone with the name Edge has to be better than Christian. But Christian's a very good wrestler that is probably undervalued. I know when I came on here and we talked about the free agent signings, I put Christian right up there as one of the top free agent signings years ago for Impact because of all he could do. And he added. He wasn't Kurt Angle, who was the biggest signing, but he was probably the next one, which was like, that guy, he brought it together. He was a pretty established name, but he did something totally different in TNA.
Well,
he was the man.
He was the first one to cross the line to shock the world. He really was.
Yeah.
And,
I agree.
I'm hearing now we've got a most professional poolside pick. I'm not sure how
did you get this pick?
I'm not sure how he got this. I'm a little worried about this. Penzer, we're going to look into this.
Is this real or is this doctored?
I think it's pretty real. I don't know, but because this really does look like, I mean, it looks like him. All right, should we show it? All right, here it is. This is a picture here of Penzer's poolside. There he is.
It looks natural.
Cup in hand. I'm guessing it's all vodka.
Is that a cup? Oh, it is a cup.
That is a cup of vodka. I'm not sure where this is, but it could be Penzer's. What's a word for that? Grotto? Penzer's grotto.
Oh, it doesn't look a little grotto-ish.
It does. So Penzer, it's looking sexy poolside. There you go.
Looking great. Looking good, brother. Looking good.
Sun's out.
Courtesy of our friend of the show, Zach Bonifer. Yes, Daniel Spencer. He must work out. Yes.
He's got the body of Scott D'Amore. Just incredible.
He could certainly attract some young
what?
Poolside damsel in distress, willing to share the vodka with the world. All right.
Couple of young boys.
It's couple. Oh, I don't think this is a Turkish spot. Anyways, dear God, I don't want to accuse anyone of any kind of shenanigans. So, a good go home show.
It was good.
We got a pretty full card. Shall we run down the card of Bound for Glory before we get out of here?
I'm ready with my notes. I'm ready with my notepad.
And first thoughts on wins, because this might be the predictions.
Could be.
Well, I don't want to do an official prediction. I might save that for I don't really have time tomorrow, but we'll see. It just doesn't feel like a real predictions if we don't have the full crew in here. But anyway,
I got you.
So
they can mail them in.
There we go.
Count them later.
But yeah, get them in the get them in the chat, folks. We're gonna do a little share screen.
Yeah, at least in the chat, give us your predictions as we go.
Yes, as we go
Maybe
through
we'll
this.
give you a little something before the show.
So this is straight from the site. Of course, we got the Bound for Glory. What is this? The Call Your Shot Gauntlet. 20 people, folks. 20 people. Or there could be more than 20. I mean, this is Vegas. Numbers are always wonky in Vegas. Who knows?
Well, he has to be. He has to be last.
What's that? I lost you there for
Morrissey
a second.
has to be the last one. He has to be the last one.
Well, yeah. Morrissey is coming in at number 20, and Chris Sabin is coming in at number 1. So he's got a long road ahead of him here. And of course, we got other people like Rich Swan, Brian Myers, Moose, with others, So, but we'll see what happens. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be very exciting. We've got the tag team match here. Almost said tag team titles. No, that's a different one. We got VBD versus Heath and question mark. The question is Rhino going to show up for this? Is he going to come out with VBD and destroy his former tag team partner, or is he going to renew the tag team of Heath and Rhino and share some bologna sandwiches in the victory? I'm sorry, I had to. Little friendly jab there of former times. All done in love. So we'll see what happens there. We've got here's where the tag titles are on the line. Triple threat tag team, or whatever you want to call it. The Good Brothers defending against FinJuice, David Finlay and Savage Juice, and the Bullet Club's Chris Bay and Hikuleo. I don't know about you. I got a feeling we're gonna see some new tag teams here.
I can see it here. I think this could be where the Bullet Club, the BC era, the Bullet Club with Jay White, comes out on top of this one.
Yeah, it could be. Could even see Jay.
And then this takes it into a New Japan storyline, featured the Good Brothers as well.
Yeah.
Could be
right. Could be right on that one.
We'll see.
And Daniel, I see Daniel asking. I'm in Vegas, Daniel. I'm here today. So I'll see all this.
He is there, and Justin's coming tomorrow, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. Then we got the X Division title. It's vacant, folks. Vacant is making an appearance at Bound for Glory. So Josh Alexander cashed in his option C and he relinquished the X Division title. So is it going to be Trey Miguel or Steve Macklin or Bullet Club's El Phantasmo? I'll tell you what, if El Phantasmo wins this, they better stick his gorgeous little Jesus Christ-like picture on the
Yes, definitely
on the roster page. It could be match of the night, folks. Could be match of the night. Could be a lot of fun.
I'm gonna go Trey. We've got to get a title on Trey. Come on.
I love all these guys, but yeah, I agree with you. I think it's time for Trey to represent.
He needs a little run. He needs a run.
Yeah, Trey's due. But if Chris Bay, and depending on the order, if somehow Chris Bay and Hikuleo have won the tag titles, it feels like Phantasma is going to win that X Division title, and it's going to be a Bullet Club night. But
okay, yeah.
You could say the same thing about Steve Macklin, though.
Steve Macklin's undefeated.
He's undefeated, folks. He has been running through the competitions.
That's great booking when there's a reason for all three to win.
Yeah, it is. It's really hard to say. Get your thoughts in the chat, folks. Who's your pick? Then we got Bill, you take this one.
This one's gonna be tough. This is like I'm gonna stick with my initial thought as soon as this match was announced. The Inspiration are gonna be a huge act at Impact, no doubt about it.
Absolutely.
But I feel they're not gonna win the titles on this first match. Okay. They're gonna have a good performance. Somehow Tenille's gonna get involved with the influence.
Yeah.
And either trying to help, which causes Decay to win. There's going to be some kind of shenanigans, and they will hold on to them for now. I don't think probably long after that. I think maybe the live show in November, maybe there's a rematch, and then they take the titles, or on TV at some point, maybe before the year's over, or at Hard to Kill at the latest. There is that changes, but it won't change on this one. But they're going to be a huge act. We've already seen for the press pass, the music video. They're going to, just like the Good Brothers when they came in, they knew it's like, okay, this is a crossover act that's going to get eyes. They're going to do the same thing here. They'd be silly not to.
If you missed the debut video, it was shared on all the TNI socials, the Twitter, the Facebook, and in the Discord. So go check it out.
And that's J-Bo's reaction to that video.
Yeah,
J-Bo was twerking during the video, during the reaction show. So just for you to know how J-Bo feels about this.
Bison missed it. Bison, you're lucky you missed it.
Okay, fair enough.
You didn't miss much. I ain't got much to twerk. The Knockouts Championship. This is also going to be a hell of a match. Deonna Purrazzo defending the Knockouts title against Mickie James. Chat, get those picks in for this one as well.
I think this is going to be a cracker. I'm really looking forward to it. I love the way they built this one. With we had the barnyard brawl, and it's been sort of kind of simmering away pretty much ever since we saw Hardcore Country turn up. I think they built this really, really well. Like this has been more kind of like, I think it's been more obvious, a bit more in your face to build on this one, as opposed to the slow kind of simmer, and then all of a sudden it's gone crazy for Josh and Christian. But I like the way they built this one up. I think it's really good. But I do think Deanna's going to retain.
All right.
She's only a few weeks away from beating Taya, isn't she?
Yeah. You got to be careful when you talk about that barnyard brawl. I heard there was a 25% increase of signups on farmers.com.
The insurance company?
No, the dating site that
there's a dating site called farmers.com?
Yeah, isn't it farmers or farmers? Oh, it's farmersonly.com.
I don't know. How would you even know that? How would you even know that, J-Bone?
Oh, J-Bone.
Bill, your thoughts on this match?
It does seem like this is Deanna's match to lose.
Yeah, I agree.
Who's going to beat Deanna? Anybody on the roster going to beat Deanna? It almost feels like, is it going to be an outsider? And like, because really, who can beat her? Like, all right, she'll get the record, but is there anyone on the roster that can go back again and beat her? Well, Su Yung has. So maybe at some point again that could happen, but it almost feels like maybe that makes her ripe for the picking. That somebody off the roster, like a Mickie, could be a stumbling block. But you still got to put it heavy on Deanna. That's the favorite here, and she's going to have the run, become the top in the company, and we'll see, because this is already her second run. That's going to be this long run. But
I mean, she's building this whole kind of like beating all comers, isn't she?
Yes.
And taking out some big names. So you've still got the Mercedes Martinez match to come.
You do.
And I think that's definitely set to be against Deanna for me, because that would be a case of, taking on a legend or, an OG or however you want to look at it, So I'd be surprised if she lost to Mickie. And of course, Mickie's, well, I don't know. I mean, it's not been officially announced. She's actually signed to Impact. I know she's been around. I know her pictures on the roster page.
Feels pretty close.
It feels like.
If it's not official, it's strong.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But I mean, obviously, she's still got her strong ties with NWA. So I don't know. Maybe she's that link between NWA and Impact now to build those bridges, I guess.
Yeah. And it's Mickie. Mickie could do whatever she wants. Like,
she's amazing.
She's called her shots.
She's hardcore. She's hardcore country. What more do you need to say?
All right, guys, come on. We got to do it in unison. We need one. Let's say 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
that was awful. That was awesome.
There was no harmonies there.
No harmonies. Just bone thugs. No harmony.
No harmony there.
Just you thugs.
All right, so yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a match. Let's see. Then, last but certainly not least, the main event of Bound for Glory this year, coming to you from Sam's Towns, Las Vegas. Josh Alexander going for his first Impact World title against the defending Christian Cage, fellow countrymen, both from Canadian, both very proud Canadians. Bison, what do you think?
Josh all day long. Josh is my favorite wrestler,
Right.
and I've been waiting for this opportunity for him to happen. It's happening. I think the way that they built Josh over the past 2 or 3 months especially has been huge. And prior to that, with the X Division run that he had, they've made him look extremely strong. He's clearly very happy to be part of Impact Wrestling, and he's pushing Impact Wrestling. He deserves to be the face of the company, and they're clearly putting a lot of stock in him. I mean, that vignette that we had with regards to his, his life and all that kind of stuff we had to say, it was a decent length. They're giving him plenty of, airtime. They're clearly pinning on him, or betting on Josh Alexander, and who better? That promo tonight was fire, absolute fire. If you didn't care about Josh Alexander, you do now. And that's exactly where we're heading with this. And I think at the end of the day, the pay-per-view is bound for glory. If the main event isn't Josh Alexander winning, bound for glory, becoming, the glory of bound for glory, then I'm going to be very, very surprised. That's for sure.
Bill?
No, I agreed. It feels like this has been the build-up for Josh, and I'm on board with it. Obviously, I've been supported Josh heavily lately. So I think it's well earned. He put in the work. He's gotten the opportunity, and he's taken full advantage of it. That's all you need sometimes. Like, the best thing that happened to him was Ethan Page leaving. And North wore the tag team division for a while. But his role was the workhorse. But they threw a mic in front of him. Like, we knew he could work. His work got even better in solo matches. And he got the mic, and he's a compelling character. He's intense. He says things from the heart, and you wanna support him. Like he makes you want to cheer for him, and that's what you want out of a baby face. So I think this is the way to go. Like, obviously, at a time during the Kenny era, I thought the same thing with Moose. It didn't happen.
Right.
Am I 100% convinced like Bison is and some other ones? I wouldn't say that. It feels very likely, but this is wrestling. Something could always happen to change it.
Well, you got the Call Your Shot Gauntlet in the same pay-per-view.
Well, yeah, like who knows? But I'd be surprised. Like, it feels like that's the way. Like, obviously, my prediction would be a Josh win, but who knows? You're talking the Canadian ties. Maybe Team Canada plays a part in all this, and they work together. Who knows? I don't know. Anything could happen. But Josh feels due. But every time I think someone's due an Impact to win a world title, I'm wrong. So I don't want to put that whammy on Josh. So we'll just say good luck to Josh, and hopefully he does bring it back home.
Oh, I think no matter what happens at Bound for Glory, I think it's coming back home. Absolutely. The next show after that is Turning Point. I think that could be called Turning Point for several different reasons. I'll just leave it at that. So, but yeah, there's going to be some surprises during the pay-per-view for the Call Your Shot Gauntlet, some big surprises that could come into play. And whether they come into play at the end of the pay-per-view, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, it could be a pattern throughout the show. And this is a little bit news, but it ties into Impact and Josh. I guess was a Triple Mania. It's been announced. It's Kenny versus Vikingo for the belt.
Oh, wow.
And so I just putting it out there, that could all come together if Kenny loses it to Vikingo. Vikingo versus Josh.
Woo! That would be incredible. Still one of my favorite Josh Alexander matches against Vikingo. Yeah, awesome.
I think that's the match that, because what Ethan was still around, right? That's when they just So I think that was maybe even Impact going, you know what? Let this guy go singles at the time.
That was a sign.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there is no doubt that Josh Alexander is an incredible talent, in between the ropes. And I think it's just taken this little push now to really realize actually how good he is as a personality as well. And that is come across. I mean, tonight was phenomenal. I honestly couldn't believe how good he was in that promo in the ring today. I thought to myself, Jesus Christ, why have we not seen this before? Tonight's promo was absolute fire. Absolute fire.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like I said, that special put together package promo is pinned at the top of Impact Wrestling's Twitter page, so go check that out. So,
well, there's that as well. Yeah, that as well. I'm just talking about the promo at the end of the show, which was absolutely
both. But yes,
yeah, absolutely. The best. That is the best promo I've ever seen of him, and on Impact anyway. So I'm sure he's done some great promos on the Indies. I've just never seen those, but that for me is the best promo I've seen Josh do. Full stop. And I am now like so fired up for BFG. It's ridiculous.
Yep. I went old school. I just purchased it today on my old cable box and got it recording. So
3 a.m. I'm going to be up and I'm going to be rooting. I'm going to be going for it.
There we go. Bill's going to be live front row. He doesn't have to worry about ordering it unless he's hardcore and he already ordered it back home. I don't know.
He's got it on his phone to watch while it's going on.
No,
yeah, right?
Never.
You'll be like, hey, something different happened here. That's what's playing. No, I'm kidding. No.
Enjoy the boat.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because there are people that we've seen people like at the baseball park here in Milwaukee. They'll be listening to the classic stylings of Bob Uecker in their ear and watching the game live. You never know. But anyway,
that's a little different. That's old timey. There's people that have done that. That's like fathers and grandfathers generation that would listen to the game on the radio. Because that's how you're listening at home. You're used to hearing broadcasters for this stuff. But you're right. That seems crazy because us as wrestling fans, like we're be like, well, what's Josh Matthews think of this?
Yeah.
But that's not really how it goes. But for some reason in baseball, that is something. So I don't know.
Yeah. So there you go. So that's the go home show review, and I can let you know right now that we're probably not going live post pay-per-view. It's gonna be midnight-ish. Look for something during the day. We'll try to put something together during the day on Sunday. It's
I think if you did the post review, it'd be 1 a.m, wouldn't it?
Well,
for me, it would be 6. It would be 6 a.m.
It'll be like a new day for you.
Oh, mate, yeah, I'll be watching the sunrise.
For me, it'll be normal time out on the West Coast.
Yeah, it is going to be a long day here. I got my son this weekend too, so probably Sunday afternoon watch for that. But nonetheless, we're all going to be watching and or being there live, so we're certainly going to be supporting it. Any last thoughts before we go into this weekend, guys?
No, if you've not bought it, buy it. Simple as that. If you can't be there, you need to buy it. Fight, YouTube, cable network, wherever. Get it bought.
Yeah, and Impact Wrestling, I think even a critic would say the pay-per-views are always can't miss for Impact Wrestling. If you differ on the weekly show, but we all think it's a top-notch show. But the pay-per-view quality is second to none. So you can't miss Bound for Glory. Just you're going to have the good matches, but you do have the surprise angles as well. And it's likely you could have every belt could change. It could be like a New Japan show where there's all new champions coming out of this, which would make sense for Turning Point coming out right after. This could be a totally different top of the roster come November. So, and it's their first real show on the road. That's something to look forward to.
It is, yeah. And that right there is going to have a different feel to it. So we'll see what it looks like too. I can't wait to see it. It's
just please, Mike, the crowd and the ring, please.
Yeah. Let's not make that mistake. We'll see. So yeah, that's it for this one. Thanks everyone for tuning in tonight to the Go Home show going into the pay-per-view. Very exciting weekend. And I don't know if anybody's watching Dynamite beforehand, but we'll see if that has anything to do with the pay-per-view. Because apparently,
hopefully.
Well, and it was timed awkwardly that the two would go back to back
Yeah, it was.
We'll see. So we'll see if the two actually have anything to do with each other. I'm not going to throw any guesses into that. We'll just let it all play out and see what happens. See what the head honchos have up their sleeves for it. Because there is supposed to be some kind of inclusion from several different companies here. So we'll see. But yeah, let's go around the horn and give our socials, and we'll wrap her up.
Who are we starting with?
Bison from the UK.
Okay.
Sorry, me. Well, I'm always at the same place. I'm out of Las Vegas, but so come say hello if you're out here. But usually the Twitter, although been so busy, I haven't been on there too much lately. But my name, William M. Gardner.
There you go.
And he will be front row, folks. Keep an eye out for him. All right, Bison. Thanks for staying up with us. Where are you at?
Okay, well, you can find the Bison at Lord Bison 45 on Twitter. My follows are increasing by the day. Go and give us a follow, and you will see me every Wednesday live via the TNI YouTube and Twitch if we keep that going on the TNI network for Impacted, where we talk about the week in Impact. We also talk about the upcoming Thursday, matches, etc. The show coming up, whether it be BTI. We've also now added in the segment for the DMC. So we talk about that as well, because when we go live, we would have had, we were having a result from one of whatever they were running with regards to the tournament, so we knew what was going on there. I'm not sure how that's going to work moving on, but if it is, we'll make sure that's on there as well. And of course, we preview and we review all of the pay-per-views and Impact Plus specials, so make sure you check that out. You may even find me doing some fantastic interviews with superstars like W. Morrissey, for instance, or Deanna Purrazzo, or maybe Jake Christ. Who knows? And I've even...
Oh, baby!
Oh, baby!
And I'm hoping to get a couple of more great interviews via Ross over the next couple of weeks once Bound for Glory's out of the way. So keep your eyes peeled, guys. You don't know what's coming.
Remember those, Jay?
We love a good interview.
Yeah.
We love a good interview.
Now we're lucky if we get 2 minutes on a press pass.
So it's all good. So guys, just make sure you check that out. Give us a follow. I'd really appreciate it. And make sure you follow Simply Steve and Joe as well. Both great guys. Love the Impact product. So make sure you check them out too.
There we go.
That's me.
So yeah, please go check out Team TNI UK. They do a great job every week on Wednesdays. And me, you can find me on the Twitter box at Jaybone5150. That's JAYBONE 5150. You can follow the show and on all the socials, the Twitter box, the Facebox, and the Instanet at We Talk Impact. You can get the audio wherever you get your audio, Amazon, Google, Spotify, and a million others. Just search for We Talk Impact and you'll find the audio pop up in your feed. And go check out the other links in the description of the video. There's merch for sale, some great new merch designs. Go check them out. And please go check out the Discord. It's our own personal social media heaven that we created, that we got several people in there chatting about all sorts of things, not just wrestling, not just Impact, but sports, other happenings around, and but no politics or nothing. We keep it upbeat. We keep it. Everyone's happy in there. Happy. Everyone's on happy pills in there. I swear. No, I'm kidding. No,
it's badass movie night every night.
It is. Yeah. And if you're a Patreon, can't forget about the Patreon. We do feature stuff in the Treehouse section of the Discord. That is $1+. We get movies in there, specials, special viewings of stuff.
It's like the co-stream when we could do the co-stream.
It is, only different. So yeah, different levels. You can support the show besides getting some merch for yourself, you could join the Patreon on all sorts of different levels. The $1 tier, the $3 tier, the $5 tier is the Sunday family dinner tier. You get that. That's the Patreon show. And then I believe there's a $10 tier as well, where we absolutely love you to death. So, so that's it for this one. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We'll see you sometime later, post Bound for Glory, for all the updates, results, and whatnot. Big news, surprises, and so much more. We'll see you later this weekend. Take care. We'll see you soon.
Which one's Jay?